Before Britain fell in love with curries, it flirted with it, expensively, and mostly through the upper classes. The story starts way back before your local takeaway. Back in the 1700s, when foreign food meant, look at me, I'm sophisticated. The first recorded curry in Britain, 1733. By the late 1700s, recipes for curries, pilaus, and even mutton kebab were popping up in cookbooks, the kind of books that probably doubled up as doorstops. But the real plot twist happened in 1759, when a man named Sheikh Dean Mohammed opened Britain's first Indian restaurant, the Hindostanee Coffee House, in swanky Portman Square, London. This wasn't your average curry joint, no 2-for-1 Tuesdays here. Mohammed catered for the nobility and the gentry, the kind of customers who'd never boil their own tea, let alone rice. He promised a full Indian experience, authentic dishes, hookahs, and chewing tobacco. Basically, it was Britain's first immersive dining experience, minus the TikTok reviews. Unfortunately, authenticity did not pay the rent. By 1833, the Hindostanee Coffee House had shut down. Turns out rich Londoners prefer to hire their own private chef rather than eat out like commoners. For most Brits, foreign food was still suspicious. The only curry you could find was in a tin of mulligatawny soup, which, by the way, explorer David Livingstone packed for his African adventures. Nothing quite says trekked through the jungle like a can of curry. But the real foundations of modern curry houses were not built in mansions. They started in docklands. From 1800s onwards, sailors from Sylhet, that's modern day Bangladesh, were working on British ships and settling in British ports around places like Brick Lane, Commercial Road and Sandy Row. They opened small boarding houses and cafes, not for British elites, but for their own communities. These spots became safe havens, part canteen, part support network, and part gossip hub. And over time they evolved. Menus broadened, the spice levels dropped a bit, and the clientele changed. By the late 20th century, those humble Sylheti cafes had transformed into modern-day curry houses, the backbone of Britain's food scene. So from colonial coffee houses for nobles to bustling Brick Lane curry joints, the empire may have ended, but the flavours certainly stuck around. Britain lost India, but kept the recipes.